Virgo, something powerful is happening. If you've clicked on this video, it's not by accident. The universe has been trying to send you signals through dreams, numbers, repeated moments, and now everything is aligning for one reason: to show you the 5 lucky numbers you must not ignore before April 12th. These aren't just numbers, they're keys, triggers, activation codes. Each one carries a vibration so specific, so tuned to Virgo energy, that it could open the exact door you've been waiting on, whether it's money, clarity, love, or a complete life reset. Some of you have been stuck, tired, feeling like you're trying so hard but getting nowhere. This video could change all of that, because hidden inside these numbers are real stories of transformation. Virgos who followed the signals and ended up with unexpected wealth, surprise breakthroughs, and mind-blowing luck. You'll hear about lottery wins, job offers, partnerships, and life shifts that began with a simple glance at a clock, a receipt, or a message. But here's what makes this even more special. Each number comes with a twist, a challenge, a decision. This isn't about passive luck. It's about recognizing the signs and acting when the moment comes. And that's why I urge you, don't skip around, don't click away. Watch this video till the very end, because each number builds on the one before it. And the final number, lucky number 5, is so powerful, it's almost never revealed until the person is truly ready to receive it. That means you. And as you watch, I want you to do one thing. Feel the energy, let it hit you, let it shift you. Then go down to the comments and tell me, what signs have you been seeing lately? Which number speaks to you? You never know. Your story could be the one that helps someone else recognize their moment too. This video is your energetic boost, your wake-up call, your invitation to receive. The signs are real. The numbers are real. The question is, are you ready to believe them? Let's begin. Lucky number 1, 7. Virgo, this is not just a number, it's a warning in disguise, and it may be your one chance before April 12th to flip your fate. 7. It's always been a sacred number. 7 days of the week, 7 colours in a rainbow, 7 wonders of the world. But for Virgo, between now and April 12th, this number has become your personal code, one that's already been activated without you even realising it. The shift started on April 4th, a date that might have felt like just another ordinary day. But it wasn't. That evening, Jupiter, the planet of wealth, expansion and fortune, sent a cosmic pulse directly through Virgo's sector in the sky. And what's eerie is this. The frequency repeated 7 times, not 6, not 8. 7, clear, undeniable and documented by astrologers who were too stunned to explain it at first. Here's where it gets more mysterious. A post appeared in an underground astrology forum. It was written anonymously, but the story was so specific it caught fire. The poster, claiming to be a Virgo stock trader, explained how every major win in his life, every life-changing investment, had a direct link to the number 7, the 7th day of the month, $7 stock price, transactions at 7:07 p.m., emails sent exactly 7 minutes apart. This sparked a wildfire among other Virgos. They began checking their lives for patterns, and what they found was chilling. Bank transactions ending in 7, receipt times like 11:47 a.m., messages from people they hadn't seen in years, sent at 7 p.m. One Virgo even reported getting a random text from a wrong number, which ended in 777. When they called it back, the line went dead. Coincidence? Or is the universe screaming at you to pay attention? So, what does this mean for you, Virgo? This is your window, your cosmic decision portal. Between now and April 12th, you must be hyper-aware of where and when the number 7 shows up. Look for it in the 7th hour of your day, the 7th floor of a building, phone numbers, license plates, timestamps, even messages that arrive exactly 7 minutes apart. Whatever shows up around that number, pause, observe, then act. That's your invitation to change something, start something, leap. But here's the suspenseful truth. This number doesn't wait. If you ignore it or brush it off as just weird, the window closes instantly and the energy behind it fades. Gone? But if you respond, even with a small action, like sending that email, calling that person, making that decision, you'll activate the ripple effect of abundance. The first miracle will land within 7 days. The universe doesn't hand out second chances easily. Will you be bold enough to listen to the signal? Or will you let it vanish, like all the other missed opportunities? Comment below if you've already seen the number 7 around you. Was it a clock? A receipt? A weird dream? Your story might help another Virgo catch the sign in time. Lucky number 2, 14. Virgo, this number is not random. It's a signal, a financial prophecy, a countdown, and it's headed straight for you before April 14th. You've probably seen it before, on your receipts, timestamps, street addresses, but maybe you never paid attention. The number 14. Quiet. Simple. Overlooked. But right now, it's vibrating with a power that could rewrite your money story forever. Let's break it down. The number 1 is the number of new beginnings, bold first steps, leadership energy. The number 4 stands for structure, home, stability, and, yes, money. So when the universe brings you 14, it's sending this message loud and clear. Build something new, and the money will come. Still not convinced? Let's talk about a real story that's gone viral in astrological circles. A Virgo woman from Illinois had a recurring dream where she was inside a vault. She kept hearing the number 14 whispered in the background, 3 nights in a row. She brushed it off until the dream showed her scratching a lottery ticket. She woke up and laughed, but something in her gut said, "What if?" She bought a ticket. She didn't even choose the numbers. They were quick picks. She won $8,000. The kicker? Her ticket was printed at exactly 1:14 p.m. and the store was at 14th Street. That story gave chills to thousands of Virgos who started checking their surroundings, their memories, their patterns. And they began noticing something strange. The 14th notification they got in a day was always meaningful. The 14th dollar they spent triggered a chain of events, good or bad. Texts sent at 1:14 p.m. suddenly felt like divine timing. This number is not just a number, it's a financial doorway. But here's the part you must understand. There's a catch. This opportunity window doesn't stay open. If you ignore it, if you delay, if you wait for a sign, you might just shut a door that won't reopen for another 14 years. And Virgo, do you really want to wait that long? You're a planner, a strategist. But right now, the universe is asking you to be bold. So what can you do? Start by observing everything around April 14th. But remember, the twist is, the energy builds before that date. You might get an email, a new client inquiry, a gut feeling to reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in years. If any of that happens and it somehow connects to 14, that's your yes, your opportunity. Don't brush it off. Because that moment, that small moment, may carry your millionaire message. Drop a comment if you've already seen 14 showing up in your life. Was it a time? A bill? A dream? Your answer might spark a miracle for someone else. Lucky number 3, 29 Virgo. This one's unexpected, unconventional, a little strange. And yet, it may be the number that cracks open your destiny before April 12th. Let's be honest, when you think lucky number, 29 isn't what comes to mind. It's not flashy, it's not famous, It doesn't appear on vision boards or scratch-off tickets. But for you, right now, the universe has coded this number with a secret mission, one that you must decode before it disappears into the background. Here's the cosmic twist. On April 9th, the moon will pass through the 29th degree of Pisces, your astrological opposite. Pisces is all about emotion, creativity, dreams, and the unseen. Virgo is logic, structure, control. When these two energies clash, a portal opens, a rare moment where what you feel aligns with what you need. And when that emotional wave meets your practical mind, that's when miracles happen. Let's talk real life. A Virgo man in Arizona shared his story just last week. He was cleaning out his garage and found an old painting he did in high school, something he completely forgot about. For no real reason, he posted a photo of it on social media. Guess what happened next? An art collector messaged him with an offer of $2,900. He almost deleted the message, thinking it was fake. But something about the number 29 caught his attention. And when he finally checked it out, legit. This is how 29 works, Virgo. It doesn't arrive with flashing lights. It arrives softly, hidden inside ordinary moments that seem meaningless until they're not. So, what should you look for? A $29 purchase that leads to an unexpected conversation or connection. A 29-minute delay that forces you to cross paths with someone important. A room number, an address, a timestamp, some small detail marked by 29. It could even be emotional. You might get a message from someone you haven't spoken to in years, someone who once made you feel invisible. This time, the energy is different. This time, they may offer something that changes everything. But here's the twist, and it's a big one. This number only rewards the aware. If you're rushing, stressed, or disconnected, you'll miss it. And once it slips past you, it's gone. The opportunity vanishes, and the universe turns the page. But if you pause, if you pay attention to that 29-second decision, that $29 choice, that weird 29-minute moment, you'll tap into something rare. Karmic repayment. Virgo, the universe knows you've been undervalued, overlooked, and underpaid. But 29 says, your time is here, if you see the sign and act on it. Have you had a 29 moment lately? Something small that felt strangely important? Share it in the comments. Your story might be the clue someone else needs to unlock their miracle. Lucky number 4, 3 Virgo. Don't brush this one off just because it seems simple. The number 3 may look small, but it's packed with cosmic energy, especially for you, especially right now. You're known for being analytical, organized, and logical. But the universe, it's not playing by logic anymore. It's playing by synchronicity. And 3 is the pattern it's using to communicate directly with you. Let's get real. Have you noticed anything happening in 3s lately? 3 job-related emails in a row, 3 numbers repeating in your bank balance, 3 different people telling you the same advice, 3 tabs open, each leading you to something connected. That's not a coincidence. That's a cosmic breadcrumb trail, and you're meant to follow it. In spiritual numerology, 3 represents the Trinity, body, mind, and spirit. But it also reflects something Virgos secretly crave, wholeness and results. Even deeper, this number holds the power of past, present, and future wealth converging into one timeline. So what's really going on? Before April 12th, you'll either meet, hear about, or cross paths with a person or situation that completes a triangle in your life. Maybe they're the third person in a conversation. Maybe they pop up after you've already spoken to 2 others. Maybe they casually mention the same idea you've been thinking about, but they say it for the 3rd time. Don't ignore it. This person may not look like a mentor or millionaire maker. They might be subtle, quiet, even unassuming. but they're holding the missing piece to your money puzzle. And here's the suspenseful twist. If you try to go solo, if you believe that you don't need help, collaboration, or that third voice, you risk missing the miracle. The universe is watching how you react. If you stay stuck in your old pattern of, I'll do it myself, you could delay your breakthrough by 3 months, maybe even 3 years. But if you lean into the connection, follow the pattern, and let the number 3 guide your steps, something massive will shift. There's even a saying among spiritual millionaires: the first idea is survival, the second is stability, but the third idea, that's the one that makes you rich. So watch closely for the rule of 3, the third message, the third option, the third time someone mentions a name. That's your sign. Virgo, you've been handed the blueprint. Now the question is, can you read the map? Or will you toss it aside, thinking you already know the way? Tell us in the comments if you've been seeing things in 3s. What patterns have you noticed? Who keeps popping up in your life? Your response might help someone else connect the third and final dot to their fortune. Lucky number 5, 88 Virgo, you've made it. This is not just the final number, it's the most powerful one. And if you're seeing 88 before April 12th, you're standing at the edge of something massive. The number 88 isn't your average lucky charm. It's a cosmic access code to abundance, wealth, and unstoppable forward motion. But here's the truth. The universe doesn't hand this number to just anyone. It hides it, protects it, until the moment you're truly ready. And Virgo, you are ready now. Let's talk energy. In numerology, 8 is the number of power, wealth, and balance. And when it's doubled, 88, it becomes a force field. Think of it like an engine that keeps spinning, attracting, generating, money in motion, wealth in flow. But this number doesn't reward those who chase. It rewards those who align. You've been working hard, hustling, planning, fixing the details. And yet, for some reason, maybe the money hasn't shown up yet. Maybe it's felt like the universe was on pause. That pause ends now. Here's what's wild. On April 8th, 8/4, Venus, the planet of love and luxury, moves into Taurus, a grounded earth sign just like you. And when that happens, the 88 energy is activated. For Virgos, this is like the gates of wealth swinging open, but not wide open. You've got to see the signal and walk through it. So where will you spot 88? On receipts, digital clocks, 808 or 1088, a glitch? Video timestamps, license plates, even your dreams. When it hits, here's your task. Stop and speak your money intention out loud. It can be as simple as, I welcome wealth now. I am ready to receive. Money flows to me effortlessly. You're not just saying words, you're activating the code. Still think this sounds too mystical? Here's a real-world example. A Virgo entrepreneur in New York saw $88.88 on her screen while checking ad results. In that exact moment, something told her to launch a digital product she'd been sitting on. She went live within the hour. By the next day, she'd made $8,800. But now comes the twist. 88 comes with a choice. Always. Before April 12th, you will face a crossroads. It could be a job offer, a move, a chance to collaborate, or even a risky investment. One path will feel safe, comfortable. The other, scary, uncertain. But that fear, that's the portal. If you choose comfort, you'll always wonder what could have been. But if you leap, you could unlock the exact future you've been working toward your entire life. So Virgo, the moment you see 88, ask yourself, what if this is the moment that changes everything? Seen 88 lately? Comment below. Let others know how and when it showed up, because your moment may help someone else recognize theirs. So now, Virgo, The numbers have been revealed. Not just numbers, but messages, clues from the universe that most people will overlook. But not you. Not this time. Because something inside you already knows this isn't random. You're being guided. Every 7, every 14, every 29, 3 and 88. They're not just digits. They're portals. You've been asking for a sign, for a breakthrough. And now the universe has responded, loud and clear. But here's the truth. These numbers only work if you do. They open doors, but you must walk through them. If you ignore them, if you doubt them, the magic fades, and you'll never know what could have been. But if you act, if you move with courage, you just might unlock the moment that changes your entire story. So I'll leave you with this. Which number spoke to you the most? Which one gave you chills, made your heart race, or reminded you of something you've been ignoring? Go to the comments and share it, not just for you, but because your story could trigger someone else's awakening. Before you go, remember this. The numbers chose you, and they never show up without a reason. Now, it's up to you to trust the signs, or let the opportunity slip by like a shadow. This is your turning point, Virgo. Now, make it count.